Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video on my channel, Makes Movies. If you are new to this channel, this is basically where I talk to you guys about my passion for movies. This goes from collections, hauls, reviews, and today's video, so let's get into it. Okay, so I know we're 3 days in, but I'm finally going to give you guys my top 10 anticipated movies of this year. Now, I will admit there's probably like about 20 of them that I'm anticipating, but these are the 10 that I feel I'm going to enjoy the most in some way. Now, some of these haven't got official release dates, they just say 2025, so fingers crossed they do still come out, but most of these do have a release date. These range from horror to comedies to animation, so there is a lot in this list. I think we all know what my number one will be, judging by my shirt, but I still want to give you guys the other 9 movies I'm looking forward to this year. Now, I've not included Nosferatu in this because obviously I have seen this already, otherwise I would have done. Okay, so I'm going to move over to the side here, and then I'm going to put my posters here. So here is my top 10 anticipated movies of 2025. Okay, so at number 10 is Until Dawn. Now, the reason why I'm looking forward to this is because I did start the game, and I liked the uniqueness of the game. And if you haven't played it, basically you have to choose what the characters do. You get 2 options, and each one has a butterfly effect. And it sort of like depicts on whatever choices you make, depends who dies at the end or who lives. So Until Dawn, I haven't finished it, but I will play it just before the film comes out. But I do look forward to it. I wonder if they are going to do the whole choices thing, or if they're just going to stick to one plot line. Who knows? But I believe there's rumours going around that they're going to try and get the original voice actors for the game to play the characters. We'll see what happens. But it is a unique story, so if you want to see what Until Dawn is, go and watch the game trailer. That will show you, sort of like, give you a gist of what it's about. But it should be fun, and saying there's monsters in this game as well, so it'll be a nice fun way to see how they're going to bring those monsters to life. Okay, at number 9 is Final Destination Bloodlines. Now, I love Final Destination as a series, but at the same time, it got me so paranoid over so many things. I hate getting in lifts. I'll fly on a plane, but I get a bit nervous because of, the first one. And of course, the whole, when I'm learning to drive thing, I do get worried if I see a log truck coming past, which is very rare in the UK, but when you see it, it's like, but no, I'm looking forward to this because I heard mixed things about it, in the sense of they keep changing the plot in some ways, but the title of it, Final Destination Bloodlines, sounds really good. And of course, this is the last performance of Tony Todd, because unfortunately he passed away last year, so I look forward to seeing what he's going to do with the Bloodworth character, because Tony Todd's been in this whole franchise physically in most of them, but there's one film he was just a voiceover for. But I look forward to it, and say, I am a fan of the Final Destination series because I like what they've done. It's a unique horror film, but at the same time, if you're someone like me who gets easily paranoid over things, probably not the best film for you to watch unless you can get over it. So yeah, Final Destination Bloodlines is at number 9. At number 8, I didn't realise that most of these are horror films up until number 6. At number 8 is Megan 2.0. Of course, I am going to go and see the sequel, which has got a name of me. I quite enjoyed the first one. The first one did surprise me. I think I wish they had gone for that R rating, because I think it would have been a lot more fun. But it was still enjoyable. I look forward to seeing what they're going to do with the second one. I believe that the plot is supposed to be that she's now going to be sort of like a kind of like an anti-hero, like sort of like she becomes the good guy. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But no, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I'll go and see this with Evander, Toby and Georgia when this comes out. But yeah, so Megan 2.0. Not the highest on my list, but also one I'm looking forward to. Okay, and at number 7, we have Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I really enjoyed the first one, surprisingly, and I didn't even know much about the game. Not really. I tried playing the first one a good few years ago, and I have started playing Five Nights Security Breach, but didn't finish it, so it's one of those things. But no, I really enjoyed the first one. I loved Matthew Lillard in his role. It was nice to see him in another horror movie. But I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with this one. I know they're going to be adding some new animatronics. I've also heard that Matthew Lillard and Josh Hutcherson are coming back to the roles, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. And I look forward to seeing how they're going to continue the storyline, because I think they're going by the games in some way. But who knows? We'll see what happens. At number 6, this is one that doesn't have a release date, but it just says this year. And I really hope it does come out this year, because I do love this franchise. And that is Now You See Me 3. I really enjoyed the first 2 films. I wasn't sure if I was going to, because I watched the trailers for them before I watched them. And I was like, they look alright. And then I ended up enjoying them more than I thought I would. Definitely the first one. The second one is not as great, but it is still entertaining. So I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with number 3, especially with how number 2 ended, and sort of like they go more into the magic side of things in number 2. So we don't have any idea of what the plot is yet, or at least I don't think there is. There might be somewhere. But I think they're either finished filming or they're still filming. I'm not really sure. But no, I'm looking forward to that one. Sorry, I keep looking at my hair because I feel like there's a bit that keeps popping up and it's really annoying. At number 5, we have Ballerina. This is a spin-off of the John Wick universe. We saw them briefly. I think it's in the third one. I think it's the third one or the second one. I can't really remember which one. But it looks like it could be fun. I do like the John Wick franchise. I think they're absolutely amazing films from start to finish. And I look forward to seeing them expand on the universe. I haven't watched the Continental TV series on Prime yet, but I probably will do when Ballerina comes out. But it's also got Norman Reedus in it, who plays Daryl in The Walking Dead, which I've recently come to love. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they expand, especially since this is on the female side of things. So if you've seen 2 or 3, I can't remember which one it is, then you'll know what Ballerina is going to potentially be about. Okay, and now into the top 4. So at number 4 is Freakier Friday. This is the sequel to the Disney Freaky Friday starring Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. They have come back to reprise their roles. The plot sounds really fun because it's going to be basically not only do them 2 swap, but the whole family swaps. So that's going to be a unique thing. I like that. I also like the fact that they're both coming back for this. I've seen a couple of photos from the D23 of some of the scenes. Looks like it's going to be hilarious. I've also heard it's going to possibly be coming to cinemas. I've heard that it was going to go to streaming, but because due to popularity of the first one, they're going to put it in the big screen. So I really hope that's true. We haven't had a trailer yet for it, so I'm looking forward to seeing the trailer for that. I'm hoping we get it possibly this month or February. But no, Freaky Friday is one of the ones that I grew up with, so I definitely look forward to seeing that. Okay, at number 3 is Michael. This is the biopic of Michael Jackson. I picked this because I really liked his music growing up. In fact, that was probably one of only few artists that my whole family enjoy listening to, so it's going to be nice to see how they're going to tackle his backstory and things like that. And not only that, but it's also Michael's going to be played by his nephew or cousin. I think it's his cousin or nephew. I can't remember which one. So it's going to be fun to try and see him take on that role. It's going to be pretty daunting for him to play Michael. It's such a big role to play, especially with the story that you have heard of Michael Jackson. So it's going to be fun to see, I think, because I like Michael Jackson as a singer. I think he's got some really good songs. I mean, a lot of them I do listen to on repeat. But I look forward to seeing how they're going to do this. It's quite funny because a while ago, me and my mum were debating and we were like, they won't do a Michael biopic, you know, it's too much drama and things like that. They probably wouldn't do it. I was right. I was like, I bet they will. I said, with biopics, especially music ones, being so popular lately. I mean, you had Rocket Man, Bohemian Rhapsody, Better Man, you've had Back to Black, you've had Elvis. So there's been a lot of biopics of music artists. So I thought if they didn't do Michael at the time that music biopics were popular, I didn't think they would do it in the end, but they have done it. So I look forward to seeing how this is going to go. They say, yet again, this is one that's got no official release date and no trailer yet. So fingers crossed the trailer will make me still feel anticipated for it. At number 2 is Bad Guys 2. I really enjoyed the first one from DreamWorks. Ended up being one of my favourite films of the year it came out, I believe. And it's going to be fun to see them continue the characters on. I know they've done 2 specials on Netflix. Haven't watched those yet. But I do look forward to seeing where they're going to go with these characters. I believe all the voice actors are coming back for it as well, which is brilliant. I'd say I just look forward to them expanding on this universe. And if you haven't watched the first one, definitely do watch it, because I think it's one of the more special ones from DreamWorks. And I have to say, the animation is fun as well. So if you have not watched it, I recommend you do. But of course, at number 1, what else is it going to be but the Lilo and Stitch remake? I'm excited for it, but also at the same time, I am very nervous, because Disney live action remakes can be hit or can be a miss. And most of the time they are misses. So I really do hope they do Lilo and Stitch well. I will be upset if they do, because Lilo and Stitch is my childhood. It's my favourite Disney film. It's something I have a lot of feelings towards. But seeing the teaser trailers, I feel a bit better about it. I was a bit concerned about how they're going to make Stitch. He does look cute and adorable in the teaser trailers. I think it'll be... the big thing will be when the first full trailer comes out, when we see all the other characters in the film, when we see how they're going to tackle it. So, yeah. We'll wait and see. I mean, what concerns me is that we've only seen Stitch. We have not seen any of the other characters in the teaser trailer yet. So, I'm a little bit worried, but at the same time, I am also excited. And of course, this will be one I will see on day 1. No ifs, ands, or buts. But yeah, that is my top 10 anticipated movies of 2025. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then do give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and also notification bell down below to be notified when I post. And let me know your top 10 anticipated films of 2025. Cannot talk this week. It's going to be one of those things, I tell you. I say there's a lot on here that I haven't got, like Jurassic World Rebirth. I do want to see that. The Marvel films that are coming out, I do like the look of them, but I think I've got that that MCU fatigue a little bit. It come back with Deadpool and Wolverine, but not massively. So I'm hoping that maybe when I see the films, I'll enjoy them. But that's why, for once, there's no Marvel films on my anticipated list. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below yours, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!